What up, y'all? It's your boy Todd and the Glam Squad. I got my girl Tay Renee. She's here and she don't play. And she got out that belly. Lil Mama in the house. What's Lil Mama name gonna be? Have we figured that out yet?
I'm gonna be announcing it in People.
Okay. That'll work. We got your girl Jodie. She's so very opinionated. How you been, Jodie?
And so very innocent.
Oh
I've been
boy, here we
good.
go.
Getting busy.
All right. Did our last show get you in trouble? Not yet.
'Cause it ain't came out yet.
Hey, you ain't supposed to say that. And we got the legendary DJ A1. He is a tour DJ, concert DJ. He's DJ'd for J-Lo, Kandi Burruss, Escape, Money Long, and the list goes on and on. How you doing?
I'm employed.
How you doing today?
What's up with you?
Man, it's always good to see you, my brother.
Likewise.
So today, what's today's topic? Today's topic is, I think there was a young lady, she got married. I guess the guy, he committed to saying he would take care of her.
Okay.
So after being married, I think it was a year or two,
Okay.
he fell on hard times and the money wasn't coming the way it was before.
Okay. Had a hardship.
Yeah. So he needed her to chip in, help him out with the bills.
They're married.
Married.
Okay.
And she wanted to be reimbursed. And he felt like he shouldn't have, and they ended up divorcing. So how do we feel about the business of marriage? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of parts to it. So what do y'all think?
My opinion may be a bit different because I'm the only single person on this panel. Everybody here is married, right? One man, two women. But I don't think if I was to get married that I should owe my wife any money if I was to become on any type of hardships. I think that, isn't that what women say? What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours, right?
No, they do not say
They
that.
say
Mine
what's
is
yours
mine.
is mine and what's mine is mine.
And that's why I'm never getting married. Never.
No, but are you scared to get married because of those reasons? Like, yo, I don't want to have to give up half, da-da-da. Like, how does that work?
I'm never getting married because I don't trust women. But,
Well, that's another subject.
Lord.
no, this is actually the same subject. You know what I mean? He thought he could trust his wife and that she would have his back. And now he's divorced because she felt like he owed her something when it should have been a team, correct? Isn't marriage a team?
Absolutely. But
Okay.
she went into the marriage thinking that he's going to take care of her.
Right. So she shouldn't trust him because he didn't follow through.
So he can't
Wow.
fall. Like, hard times don't count. Like, what happened? Like, no?
I mean, when you're married, it says for better or for worse.
Right. So,
Okay,
yeah, that was
so-
in the contract.
But
So when he
again,
hit worse, she was supposed to be there being better.
I agree. She should have stepped up, and she did. She did step up, right?
She just wanted to be
She
reimbursed
wanna
for
have
her
money
step
back.
up.
But she wanted to be reimbursed.
When Buddy got back on his feet,
He should have given
No.
his
Wait,
wife
so he should
money
have
back?
tallied like, yo, you paid the rent here, you did this, you did that. I owe you $20,000. Like,
I mean, can we get like a little gift or something? Can
Oh.
we get a little something for holding it down?
no, I think he would have. I think if she would have just held it down and didn't go tit for tat like you owe me this, he probably would have gave her the world. But it's like, word, you treating me like this? You wasn't acting that way when I was up.
I think there are a lot of
Exactly.
things missing from this story, so I'm not gonna judge.
Well,
This.
But let's just act like, all right, in your household, how do you feel? Do you feel like, yo, if your dude is up or down, you got his back regardless? Or it's like, nah, dude, like, I envision marriage one way, and if it ain't that way, I'm out.
I have my husband's back 1,000%.
Okay. What about you, Jodie?
I definitely do, because I didn't go into my marriage with a man that was supposed to be taking care of me financially.
Gotcha.
Same.
I went into mine, he's supposed to take care of me emotionally.
Oh, okay.
And
You make more than your husband?
I did, yeah. For the most part. Like when I met him, he didn't have a good paying job at all, actually. Like,
But he had a job.
He had a job, but the thing that I loved about him, like you can get with a man and he doesn't give you, he can be a millionaire and he won't give you nothing. My man was making probably $800 every other week when I 1st met him, and he would give me, like $700, just enough so he could keep some weed in his pocket, and he'll give me the rest. So for me, that's more important because now that he's making real money, he still gives me all his money. So I could have got with him and he had money and don't give me nothing, and then he get even more money and still don't give me nothing. Opposed to, you know, he had nothing and gave me most of his nothing. And now he has a lot and gives me most of all of his a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
Damn, where you find him?
Walmart.
That
Damn,
was
he
my
fine.
situation too. That was my situation. Like my husband wasn't always, you know, together. When we first met, I didn't go into it expecting to be taken care of. I've always taken care of myself. I didn't expect for that to change too much when we got married. However, when things improved for him, you know, I was like, okay, you can cover extra couple bills, you know. But I still contributed to our home.
Right, right.
I still do.
So you guys don't feel like, I guess, the tradition of the man is supposed to take care of everything, da 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 da. Y'all don't believe in that, or?
That's like soft living. That's the thing with the soft life girls, I think.
Okay.
Where they marry to have a soft life. I mean, that's one version of soft living. But I don't think a man has to provide everything if he can't afford to. If he can't afford to, then you should be able to help contribute to y'all expenses.
Oh, it's an easy conversation. They just.
And I feel like it depends on who the man is too, because
There we go. Get into it.
Yeah, like if he isn't no manly man, I'm not just gonna be contributing. Like he has to pick up his slack, and if he's not contributing financially, he needs to be doing more around the house or more with the kids, or he needs to be at least doing stuff in other areas. Like don't make me go to work 24/7 and then you ask me where the food at.
Right, you heading out the door. Can you grab the trash?
Yeah, exactly. Like I ain't doing all that now.
No.
Like it just, you know, I'm not doing
But
that.
the key word is if he can't afford to. Now, that's the situation. Now, if he can and he making way more than you, and you got to pay half of everything,
Right.
nah.
What you think,
A1? My thoughts may be different. Like I said before, I'm not married, so I don't think like, you know, I'm not for taking care of a woman. You know what I mean? So I feel like even if I was to do anything, a woman still has to take initiative and get up and do something every day. Make me feel like you're worth me taking care of you. You know what I mean?
What does that look like?
It looks like her getting up and doing something every day, whatever
Like
she
for
wants to do.
you, or like just a career? Like, what do you mean?
You just want somebody who's productive?
Yeah, just someone who's
chasing
productive.
Their career,
I prefer they not do anything for me, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, just productive, just doing something. Like, what is your life's work? You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Like, don't just
Have a purpose.
don't just live off me and fucking take pretty pictures all day. That's whack.
She's still making you look good.
No, baby.
She's
I
a
make myself
reflection
look
of you.
good. Anybody can be a
So what
reflection
about
of me.
the cleaning and cooking and all that? Does that?
No. I don't. That doesn't have to be a thing. You know, we can pay people to do those things.
Right.
Yeah, it's someone's job to
So
do
if
that.
your woman ain't cooking or cleaning, it don't matter as long as she.
I was raised by an old lady. My grandma used to always tell me, "Don't you ever wait for a woman to fix you nothing." Right. So I don't care if a woman cooks food. I probably wouldn't even like her food. Right. But she needs to have something of her own, because the first time things go left or go bad, it's on you to really take care of her, even, you know, make her feel better about herself or something. You know what I mean? If she has nothing of her own, she's too much into what you have going on. You know what I
That's
mean?
real. Like, would y'all want to be like because you know y'all well-known hair, makeup. Like, would you want to be a stay-at-home wife and be taken care of?
Well, stay at home. Yes, I'd love to stay at home, but I would be doing something at home. I wouldn't just be watching TV all day or just scrolling the gram.
No,
all
I'm
day.
saying you don't want the soft life where you can go get your nails
would love
done.
the
You can
soft
just
life. I'm not
go get a
gonna-
massage. You can just do whatever you want. Go to the gym. You know, live the soft life. Call your girlfriends. Go have tea and brunch and all
I
of that.
actually would love that. I would love to work at my leisure and not because I have to work.
You feel like you have to work as a
I
wife?
have to work.
Jodie, do you feel like you have to work as a wife?
Yeah, now I'm getting to where I probably wouldn't have to, but yeah, for the most part, yeah.
And you would prefer not to work?
I've always been a hard worker, like working nonstop, and I think now that I'm about to
You
have
tired?
another baby, I'm not tired. but
Another baby. You pregnant?
You about to have another baby?
I already told you that,
Yeah,
yeah.
she got a baby on the way. Y'all can't.
Oh, I didn't know.
I
Oh.
have a surrogate. I got a surrogate that's pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant?
You have
Oh,
a
okay.
surrogate.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody coming from somewhere.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm telling you.
Somebody doing something right.
Yeah, but she's
Okay.
in DR. She's not in America.
okay.
And?
Okay.
So it's a little cheaper, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
But so this time around, like I worked hard with Ethan, even harder with Ava. So
Wait, so she's born in DR. Is your baby gonna be Dominican or?
he or she will be Dominican, yeah, but it's crazy because she'll give birth and the baby will technically be hers and Michael's. But and then I gotta adopt the baby. But yeah, it's
Damn.
crazy, but,
But it's your egg or her egg?
It's my egg and his sperm, yeah.
But DR, they see it as
But
it's her
because
baby.
whoever delivers the baby, that's technically the paternal parent.
Wow.
So
That's a
yeah.
whole nother topic. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So when this baby comes, I would like to be
What
able
the fuck? Sorry, G.
Right, they just threw this on us. I didn't even know she was.
Okay, but when this baby comes, I would love to be able to spend more time with it. You know, like
Right.
I don't know, just more quality time with it because I feel like I kind of missed out that with Ethan and Ava.
Right.
But I'm a hard worker at heart. Like
Right,
everybody who knows me knows that. But I would love to be able to spend more time with this child. Yeah.
That's all.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh. So, this is how I feel. So, when me and Kandi got married, we had the whole big prenup thing. And, you know, the prenup thing, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because of the language. It was kind of like, if she died, you don't get. And I was like, damn, if you die, you don't want me.
If she dies,
Yeah,
you don't get nothing?
the language in there was kind of tricky.